Welcome to the Station of Decapitation Without Your Head. I'm Nasty Neal, and I'm joined by Lilith Grasmug of Bloody Oranges. It's very cool to talk with you.
Hi.
So, first of all, how did you get involved in Bloody Oranges?
I auditioned for the role as soon as I came back to Paris because I was shooting a period piece in Switzerland. And so, yeah, I first read the script on the train. And a few days later, I auditioned with Jean-Christophe, who is the director, and with his, with his crew. The producers were also there as well, I think.
Since, a couple questions there, because for people who don't know, the movie takes a drastic turn about halfway through the film. So were you aware of that before you read the script, or are you reading the script and you get to that and you see, like, you know, how much this turns dark?
I knew it was a pretty spicy story because my agent called me while I was shooting that other movie in Switzerland, and so she told me the microwave scene, and so I was pretty aware of what was going on in the script, and then I read it, and yeah, there is this swap genre halfway through the movie, and yeah, the point of the story makes an unexpected and gear change, shifting from that satire to a real horror movie. So it was pretty exciting too. So yeah.
Is that one of the things that interested you about the role? Was, you know, because you also play a lot of different. Your character goes through a huge arc, so you get to play a lot of different. It's weird because some of it's. I think there's a lot of awkwardness in the movie, not even just like the stuff near the end.
Yeah. So the director told me to be as messy or to play as messy as life can be. So the character is sometimes very shy, and suddenly she becomes very mad and enraged, and her darker shades come up to the screen. So that was also the thing that drew me to the role. The fact that she has all these different kind of personalities in her, and yeah, it was very interesting.
Which parts when you do the audition, since there are so many different elements in the movie, what are some of the scenes you auditioned for in the actual audition?
I auditioned for the scene, the preparation scene for the trial with the lawyer, the scene at the end of the movie. So I had to play that scene, and it was pretty difficult because I had to go through all these different kind of emotions. So I was told to laugh at a point, and then to have this emotional breakdown in the middle of the scene. So it was pretty hard, but I made it.
Yeah.
And then I also auditioned for the I don't know how to say this, the scene with the cab scene. In the street, I'm on the bicycle, and then talking trash to the man who is also a bit strange.
As an actor, which are because like we keep saying, there's so many different things in the movie. What are the hardest scenes for you as an actor to film, to get ready for?
The most challenging scene, I guess, was the microwave scene, because I had to cry for 4 hours in a row. So it was very exhausting, and yeah, it was very. I had to concentrate a lot, and we actually didn't talk a lot that day because I really had to focus. So I was just crying in the corner of the of the room, and nobody would talk to me. And then when the director felt I was ready for it, he said, "Okay, we're gonna shoot now." And yeah.
Yeah, I would think even like a lot of the quiet scenes to me would be awkward to film. I don't know if they are for you. Like even like when you're talking to the doctor.
Oh yeah, actually, Blanche Gardin, the actress who plays the gynecologist.
Yeah.
I mispronounce?
No,
or?
you got it right. You speak English better than me. Yeah.
Um, and so she's a very famous actress in France, and she has a comedy club as well. And so it really was a pleasure to play with her because she is the funniest person in the world. And yeah, it was really sheer excitement to be with her for that scene.
Yeah. I liked how the movie is. It's very comedic at the beginning. It's almost like a Christopher Guest movie, if you're familiar with him. But I think that actually helps the horror when he gets later because you actually care about the characters then when things start to happen.
Yeah, I think too. I think that the viewers, in a way, can identify or relate to the situations, and then there is that part where the monstrous things come up and all the questions with the sense of justice. And I do agree with that.
Yeah. You mentioned the actress that played the gynecologist, and there's a lot of. I like that there's a mix of younger actors and veteran actors. And when you work with like veteran actors like that, I assume you learn a lot. Just being in scenes with them.
I did learn a lot because the main character, who is played by Alexandre Steiger, and all the other actors are part of the theater group that was created by Jean-Christophe, the director. And the whole thing about that, I don't know how to say troupe in English.
Yeah,
it's like troupe. Yeah. Although what's particular about that troupe is that they work around improvisation. So and they are very, very good at it. So they are trained to be very quick in doing that kind of exercise. And it was very challenging for me because I've never been in a theater class. And in the script, there were no dialogues. So we had to do improv. And it was really nerve-wracking for me to do that. Yeah.
How does that work, the improv then? Is it just shot once, or do you both talk about like what you're going to say? Like, what's the process for the improv?
I was surrounded by people that were very used to making that kind of thing. So they were just doing it as if it was natural to them. We shot with 2 cameras, so we could simply play and let go. So there was no problem with faux raccord, with problems with the t-shirt or the hair is not exactly the same from one take to the other. And yeah, no, it was there was a big level of trust and of support. And I really had the feeling that we could rely on each other. And yeah, it was very, very fine, very good.
When you went to did you go to festivals for the movie? I know it played at festivals.
We presented the film at Cannes. It had its premiere in Cannes at the midnight screening. So it was very intimidating because it was in the Grand Théâtre Lumière, which is the biggest place in Cannes where a film can be presented. And yeah, it was a dreamy blur at the same time, but very intimidating. So yeah.
I just wondered how the audience takes a movie, because they might not. I don't know if all of them know going in, what kind of film it's going to be.
Yeah, I remember a few people got up and went out of the theater.
They just want to.
But yeah, I was aware that it's an uncomfortable film to watch for viewers. So we knew that it was going to be very shocking and that people would react.
I personally like not knowing much about a movie when I go into it, but I could see how it would be a big shock to a lot of people.
Yeah.
What's it like for you to watch the movie Bloody Oranges on the big screen? Because you know you have a lot of awkward scenes yourself.
I must admit that I barely watch myself because I hate it. So I saw parts of the movie, but the most of the time just like like that. But yeah, I don't like to watch myself. I
understand.
Yeah.
I think it'd be weird if you said I really like to watch myself on the big screen. That would probably How about your family and friends? I don't know if it's a movie you want your family to see.
They saw it. My sister saw it in Cannes and my parents in Paris. They actually did laugh a lot, so it was okay. But I didn't want to discuss the whole thing after the screening, so I just went away, and I didn't want to know how they found the whole thing. But I think that they found it pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's good. And had you ever worked with the director before, Jean-Christophe?
No, I haven't. No.
Is he somebody you'd like to work with again?
Yes, I would like to work with him again. I felt really comfortable around him, and turns out he's not a psychopath. So.
Well, that's always a positive, right? And I assume for any movie, but specifically a movie like this, you being comfortable around the people would be. I don't think you could probably make it if you weren't.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how about the actor who plays your assailant? What was he like to work with? Because that's someone else I assume you have to be very comfortable with.
I didn't catch the question.
The actor who plays your assailant, your attacker in the movie.
Okay. He is the sweetest person in the universe. So it was very strange to play that kind of scene with him, because he's the most adorable person, and yeah, he's very lovely. So everything.
Well, that's good to know. I'm glad you didn't say he was just like he is in the movie. That would be a bad time. Were you around the hog at all? The pig?
No, I wasn't. No, I didn't have the opportunity to caress that animal.
Well, that's unfortunate. It was It might have been very sweet like him too. I don't know. Now, do you do anything in this genre normally? Are you normally in horror movies or?
No, not really. I did a period piece just before, a very intimate period piece with very beautiful images and very beautiful costumes and a whole different thing. So it really was so different to come to that project and to play in that kind of movie. But I wish I could do horror movies again.
Yeah. So how does the movie play in France for like a French audience?
People were pretty shocked, I think. They didn't expect the thing to be that cruel in a way. And I think that people don't expect the peak with the microwave scene and the whole thing. And but on the other hand, I think that the French audience appreciates that kind of metaphor of social and hypocrisy of a modern day in society. So yeah, I think people kind of liked it in a way, but they were shocked at the same time.
I think you probably know going in that it's not going to be a movie for everybody.
Yeah, we knew that people would hate it, and so we were in a way prepared.
I think that's better to get people who really like it or dislike it, not people who are just like, whatever.
Yeah. I think that too. Yeah.
So on video on demand, April 19th, and now with streaming, people can see movies that we might not have seen normally all over the world. So it's interesting that this can be seen to an American audience and people all over.
Yeah. I think I would love to have that experience of be in the same theater as an American audience to see how the people react to film, to evaluate the differences between a French audience and an American audience. Yeah, sure. That's for sure. Yeah.
And not just because I'm talking to you, but I told people they should watch a movie. I really liked it. It's a weird movie to say I liked because it's not necessarily a feel-good movie, but I like the contrast and the comedy and when it gets very dark. And I thought it was a very original and interesting movie. And you did a great job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
Thanks.